Let's go to Ottawa right now. Evan Dyer has more on the story for us today. So let's begin with the Philippine president. What exactly is Rodrigo Duterte saying?
Well, Rodrigo Duterte, of course, is well known for making controversial, provocative remarks, sometimes somewhat rambling remarks, too. But he seems to have been pretty clear today when he said that he was ordering the cancellation of this sale. And he went on to say, in fact, he was going to instruct the Philippine military to start looking for new suppliers of its arms and equipment, generally outside of the U.S. and Canada, which he accused of putting too many conditions on the sale of their weapons. Let's have a look at some of what he had to say.
So this is my reaction. I want to tell the armed forces to cut the deal. Huwag na ituloy, and somehow we will look for another supplier. We respect the stand of Canada. So from here on now, I am directing the armed forces of the Philippines, since most of the guns, bullets, and whatever weapons of war gagamitin man talaga sa mga, it will be invariably it will be used against the rebels and the terrorists. Do not buy any more from Canada or from the United States, because there is always a condition attached.
So he was going back and forth there a little bit between Tagalog and English, but he went on to say after those comments that if these weapons or these helicopters can't be used against terrorists who are also Filipino citizens, then prepare for the eventual collapse of this country. And that appears to be a reference to what he said is the Philippines' need to fight insurgent groups, especially the insurgent groups in the south of the country who've pledged allegiance to Islamic State. Of course, there was a major battle in southern Philippines in August last year where a city was pretty much destroyed to eliminate one of those groups, and helicopters were used in that battle as well. And so, again, it appears to contradict past statements that these helicopters were intended for search and rescue and other civilian uses.
But at the end of the day, though, we're still talking about a deal that could have meant hundreds of millions of dollars. So how is Ottawa responding to what we're now hearing from the Philippine president?
You're right that it was $233 million approximately for Bell Helicopters, Montreal-based company. But Ottawa is saying that the president's comments today just sort of confirm what they already thought, in the sense that they were already concerned about the end use of these helicopters. Here's a statement from Pierre-Olivier Herbert of the Minister of International Trade's office. The president's troubling comments only underscore the confusion and contradictions that have emerged recently on the intended end use of the helicopters. That is precisely why the minister ordered a review, and that process will continue, although that process now seems it may be a bit moot. It's worth pointing out that just yesterday, the International Criminal Court in The Hague confirmed that it's opening an investigation of Rodrigo Duterte, who also has a sort of an extrajudicial war against drug traffickers in his country. He's accused of having thousands of them killed. He's also claimed that he personally threw a man out of a moving helicopter who was a suspect in a murder and rape case many years ago when he was a mayor in the southern Philippines. So his spokesman later came out and said that that comment was a mere urban legend. But in any case, he's a man with a rich record of controversy, and it includes helicopters, Michael.
Evan, thank you for that. Or Evan Dyer in Ottawa.